Welcome to Horseshoen Time, filmed live at the Farriers National Research Center and School here in Villanelle, Georgia. Hey, if you want your horse to be active, whether it's showing, trail riding, or pleasure riding, he needs to be healthy, in good physical condition, and properly trimmed or shod. After all, a happy horse makes a happy owner. In 1989, Ralph Casey began using a high-speed video camera and an adjustable shoe to study how to make horses perform better and run faster without injury. Casey became the leader in the field of farrier science. His research sparked such an interest, a group was formed to build the first Farriers National Research Center in the world. The purpose of the FNRC is to continue the study of shoeing and balancing a horse, not only to make the horse perform better, but to stop some of the serious injuries created from improper shoeing. Today, Casey can make the horse perform better and run faster than ever before. Horse owners are fortunate to have access to the only Farrier National Research Center in the U.S. dedicated to the study of farrier science. And here to tell us more is our host of Horseshoen Time, Ralph Casey.
What we're talking about, guys, is a Stiffle shoe. And I think the advantage anybody has of coming to the Casey & Son Horseshoeing School is simple. Now, on my right, we have an instructor, and on my left, we got two instructors. One is my son, and this other guy I don't know.
I'm Chad Rice from Nashville, Georgia.
I'm just joking, Chad. We might as well have a little fun while we're doing the show.
That's right.
You know, the thing is to have a laid-back atmosphere, a small class, where you can learn. But there's a big advantage of going to a place where we experiment. For years and years and years, hundreds of years, nobody ever studied or experimented with farrier science to see if it's true or false. Certain things like, what does an egg bar shoe really do? What does a trailer really do? How does it work? Nobody had an answer to that. And that was the reason we built a research center, where people like myself, older farriers, younger farriers, can learn more about the science of shoeing, because shoeing a horse is 80%. Because riding an improperly shod horse not only endangers the horse, but it also endangers the rider. But this particular shoe here is a wicked looking shoe, and that's called a Stiffle shoe, okay? A horse has a mind, so a farrier must understand how that mind works, just like he must understand how the person that owns a horse's mind works. So a horseshoer is a lot more intelligent than people. They really don't think about it, I think. But anyway, let's take a look. Now, we're looking at a horse that's got a real problem. We can see he's lame. We can see he's limping. Now, he's probably got stifle problems. I don't know. These folks didn't have him x-rayed. But before we spend a lot of money, let's take a simple shoe. In 20 years, we've only used this shoe twice. Probably needs to be used more, because a horse can get hung up and think he's injured after he gets well, just like you can. We call it hysteria in people. In horses, we just call it psychologically hung up. However, as we're watching this horse, we can see he's lame. So now we got to figure out how to use this booger. You put this shoe, if you look at how wicked it is, if you put that on a horse's foot, it's going to be difficult for him to walk. That's the whole idea. You put this shoe on the good foot. You leave it on for about 4 days, take it off. 4 days later, you put it back on. You do that about 3 times. It forces him to use the other foot. So let's look at before and after. So we're going to take a look at it while we're doing it. So the whole idea, we're going to be talking for the next, probably more than our TV show can show, but it gives you a general idea, gang, what goes on here at the school. Because the instructors are not only learning, even I continue my education and continue to learn about farrier science. That's the whole idea. We're in, we can take good care of your horse. That's the whole beauty of it. Hey gang, we're gonna be right back. Hang in there.